Camille Vasquez just appeared on the Today Show, where she may have said a few things that could have ticked off Amber Heard. Ever since Elaine Bredeheft took to TV to speak out her mind, Camille and Ben Chew have been doing the same. Amber Heard might not be a big fan of what they have to say, as they just beat her in the trial. So what happened in the interview? Why would it annoy Amber? Keep watching to find out. Johnny Depp's lawyers, Camille Vasquez and Ben Chew, appeared on the Today Show on Wednesday to discuss their client's victory in his defamation suit against his ex-wife Amber Heard last week. When Savannah Guthrie questioned the lawyers about why the jury didn't believe Heard, they said it all came down to accountability. Camille Vasquez and co. opened up to Savannah Guthrie on Today about the jury's decision in the defamation suit and countersuit. While Amber Heard was awarded $2 million in damages, Johnny Depp received the lion's share of the money. According to Depp's other lawyer, Ben Chew, they had confidence in Johnny and hoped that the jury would see it.
Well, we had ultimate confidence in Johnny and the jury and the facts of this case, and you can only hope that the jury will see it. And in this case, they did.
I think it has a lot to do with accountability, Chew told Guthrie. Johnny took charge of his problems. He was open about his drug and alcohol problems. He was open about some regrettable texts he had written. And I believe it was a stark contrast to Ms. Heard, who did not appear, or at least the jury may have perceived, to accept responsibility for anything. The remarks come just days after Savannah Guthrie met with Amber Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredeheft. During the interview, Bredeheft stated that Heard had been demonized and that she intends to appeal. She also stated at the time that she believes social media played a role in the vitriol directed at the Aquaman 2 star. Though jurors were told not to follow the trial's discussion on social media, Bredeheft claims they have families and the families are on social media, and that a 10-day break in the case did not help her client. In response to those remarks, Camille Vasquez and Ben Chew disagree with Elaine Bredeheft's assessment. In fact, Chew stated that he was surprised to hear her public statements, fleshing out his thoughts on evidence not being suppressed. After Amber Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredeheft, met with Savannah Guthrie to discuss an appeal, Johnny Depp's lawyers, Camille Vasquez and Ben Chew, have taken their turn. They discussed what they believe happened in the courtroom, as well as why Amber Heard's version of events did not resonate with them. Heard stated in her statement following the jury's decision on Wednesday, "Today's disappointment is indescribable. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence was not enough to overcome my ex-disproportionate husband's power, influence, and sway. I'm even more disappointed by the implications of this decision for other women. It's a disappointment. It reverts to a time when a woman who spoke up and out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It undermines the notion that violence against women should be taken seriously. I believe Johnny's attorney successfully convinced the jury to overlook the critical issues of free speech and disregard evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK." As stated by Heard, according to reports, Depp sued the Sun newspaper and its parent company in the United Kingdom in 2020 after an article labeling him a wife-beater was published. Heard testified in court in that case, and a judge eventually ruled that the article was substantially true, stating that 12 of the 14 alleged incidents of domestic violence occurred. "I'm disappointed that I lost this case, but what makes me sadder is that I appear to have lost a right I thought I had as an American, the right to speak freely and openly," Heard said. The dramatic trial began in Fairfax, Virginia in April. Depp sued his ex-wife for $50 million in response to her op-ed in the Washington Post in December 2018. In the op-ed, Heard described herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. Depp's lawyers claim the article defamed him despite his name never being mentioned. Depp and Heard both testified that the other abused them. Following the verdict, Depp issued a statement on Instagram writing, "The jury gave me my life back." While the jury recommended that Depp receive $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages, the judge ruled that under state law, punitive damages are limited to $350,000, so Depp's award could total $10.35 million. One of the pivotal moments in the trial when Heard's accountability was called into question was when she testified about Depp pushing then-girlfriend Kate Moss down a flight of stairs in the 1990s. Heard recalled a fight she had with Depp in 2015, during which she claimed she hit Depp in the face, saying, "I don't think twice. I'm not going to wait." So I swung at him, remembering Kate Moss in the stairs. Later in the trial, Moss testified via video link that Depp never pushed her down the stairs, but came to help her after she slipped. "I screamed because I was in pain and I didn't know what had happened to me," Moss explained, "and he ran back to help me, carrying me to my room and getting me medical attention." The model testified that she and Depp were dating while staying at a resort in Jamaica between 1994 and 1998. "We were leaving the room and Johnny left before me," she explained. There'd also been a rainstorm. As I exited the room, I slid down the stairs, injuring my back. After less than 3 days of deliberation, jurors found both Depp and Amber Heard liable for defamation against each other. They awarded Depp $15 million in damages from Heard, which was later reduced to just over $10 million, and Heard $2 million in damages from Depp. Depp sued Heard for defamation after she wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post about her experience with domestic violence. Although Depp's name was not mentioned, the article was widely misconstrued as being about him. So what do you think of Camille's statements? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more interesting updates on all things pop culture.